Welcome to Red Light Green Light Gaming. Thank you for joining us and giving us a few minutes of your time. We wanted to start by saying that we really love ARK. We have not done ARK discussion videos for this reason. Sometimes making videos on games that you really enjoy causes you to enjoy them less. But with all that's going on in this game, it's hard to keep quiet. It's great that they finally made a post on the meshing that's going on. Pretty much saying what we thought, it's going to be really hard to fix. Even though the post really didn't say how they're going to make things better. It's great that they did comment and not stay radio silent, which they tend to do a lot of the time. Like never commenting on what Atlas is left things feeling very awkward. However, there are a couple of things going on in the community that have not been talked about. One of the biggest things is the dev wiping of the YouTuber called GTJack3d. It is really sad to see him move on to another game. If you look at his channel, he's now playing Rust. Does Wildcard not know how important it is for YouTubers like him and HOD Gaming, as well as many others, to show that players can play on these very time-consuming official servers and still have a life? I remember thinking maybe they didn't know who he was, maybe he was playing as 123, as many do. But that should not even matter. Any player, channel or not, should have been talked to before hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of a player's time is just taken away. They definitely know who he is now, that many players in the community have made videos on it. Now, I don't necessarily think that he deserves special treatment, but with all the bad press about the meshing that's taking place on the official servers, it really seems like Wildcard contacting GTJack3d and trying to work things out would really go a long way in brightening up a bad situation. The other thing I wanted to touch on quickly is the way Wildcard is saying how they are handling the so-called enforcement on the Conquest servers. They say in this advertisement for the new cluster server branch that if you are the leader of a tribe of at least 15, that you can apply to have access to the enforcement Discord. There are so many things wrong with this. Why should any player be involved in the enforcement? How is it not a conflict of interest to have any of the players on a server involved in the enforcement of rules? It's not clear from what Wildcard explains in the post what having access to the enforcement Discord does for you. I'm not saying that players that have access to this Discord have an advantage over players that don't, but why have players involved at all? When you step back and think about this system, how is a player that has a lot of time involved not going to have a biased opinion? But when you step back and look at this whole idea of this game mode, it doesn't make much sense. When you look at the bullet points for these servers, it really doesn't seem to be that much different from normal servers. They seem to make a big deal about the 2 times on these new servers. But it seems like there's always an evolution event going on, making all the normal official servers 2 times. So what's the difference? A lot of the things that make these new Conquest servers unique seem really poorly thought out. Especially when they change one of the main bullet points like the whole not allowing allies last-minute change. What do you guys think? Are you guys playing on the Conquest servers? If so, how is the experience so far? Let us know in the comments below. If you're not playing on the new servers, what do you think about this whole situation? We would love to hear from you guys. Insert cheesy message here about why it would be great if you liked and subscribed. And as always, please have an amazing day.